This is reading lesson number 56. This video is for you if you struggle with reading. I'm April McMurtry, a professional reading specialist, dyslexia specialist, and the developer of the Learn Reading program. I'm going to teach you to read through 100 videos. It's important that you start with lesson 1, and I have that video linked for you in the description below. Lessons 1 through 10 are taken from my Begin Reading packet, which is linked next to the number 1 in the description. Lessons 11 through 90 are taken from my Learn Reading program, which is next to the number 2. And lessons 91 through 100 are taken from my adult reading class, which is next to the number 3. You're welcome to join my adult reading class at any time. In that class, I teach you live, and you can receive a little bit more personalized instruction in that class. And again, that is linked next to the number 3 in the description. If you would like an online tutor, I have some recommendations for you as well, and those are in the description also. Okay, let's get started. Okay, here's where we left off. We were working on A consonant E, or A. In this instance, it's A-G-E. Down here, it's A-T-E. We also can have an A-C-E. Whenever you see an A consonant E at the end of a multi-syllable word or a longer word, that A is going to sound like an I. It's going to sound like a short I and say I. That's why this word is furnace, cabbage, storage, damage. So these last 4 words were your extra practice, your homework. So I wanted to go over those with you today so you can make sure that you read them correctly. This word is garbage, bandage, baggage, and separate. Separate. Now today we are on lesson 56. Your sight word is people. So here's your new sight word page. I'd like for you to go over all of these words. If you are just looking at them on YouTube, you will have to pause and write them down. It would be the preferable way of doing this work. If you would like to purchase the worksheets, those are linked in the description. So here is your sight word page. Your new grapheme for this lesson is TU. TU, when it's in the middle of a longer word, usually toward the end, and there's a vowel after it, that TU is going to say chew. Chew, as in punctuate. It's an interesting grapheme. Not a lot of people realize that TU says chew. So when you come to the TU on this page, I want you to say chew. Here is your new phoneme page. I'd like for you to separate each sound in this picture. So this is picture, this is statue, this is tarantula. What is this? Sculpture. And then find where you hear the chew in these words. Okay, here are our new words. We're going to do the first 4 together, and then you can do the last 4 on your own. So I'm going to first concentrate on the vowels, because if you can read the vowels, you can read the word. So this vowel has 2 consonants after it, so it's going to say I. It's going to say a short sound. This I will say I. Here's that TU. It's going to say chew. And then this E at the end is going to be silent. So the sounds are P, I, K, chew, When you combine those sounds, it's picture. When we say it fast, it's picture, picture. All right, go ahead and try this one, and I'll be quiet while you work. Before you do that, the TURE suffix, you're going to see that in a lot of words. TURE will, at the end, as a suffix, at the end of multisyllable words, will say chur. It's common, and it will sound like this when you say it fast. That's why this is picture. So keep that TURE in mind. You'll see it here, and here, and here, down here. TURE at the end of a multisyllable word will say chur. Okay, I'll be quiet while you work on this next one. All right, we know that A is going to say ah. It's going to say its short sound because the next 2 letters are consonants. So the sound, and then this T-U-R-E will say chur, like we've learned. So the sounds are p, a, s, chur, pasture, pasture. Excellent. Go ahead and try this one. All right, this C is going to make its hard sound k because the next letter is not an E, I, or Y. This A is going to say a, its short sound, because the next two letters are consonants. And this T-U-R-E will say chur, like we've learned. So the sounds are k, a, p, chur, capture, capture. All right, now on this one, you might have to think back a few lessons. I'm going to give you a little heads up about this A. A few lessons ago, several lessons ago actually, we learned that the A, when it's at or toward the beginning and there is a vowel 2 doors down, that A will change to the schwa sound and say So I'll be quiet and let you do the rest of it. So we know that that A is going to make the schwa sound and say the symbol is that upside down E because there's a vowel 2 doors down. This TU is going to say chew. This word is a base word, mature, with the suffix ity at the end. I kind of just gave you a hint of what this word was, but I wanted to explain what this TUR is doing. It used to be TURE. So if that ity wasn't there at the end and that E was brought back, because you have to drop in silent E to add a suffix that starts with a vowel. So there used to be an E there. Then it would have said the same thing up here. It would have said sure, mature, mature. So the sounds are chewer, I, because I in the middle of a multisyllable word says I, t, E, because Y at the end of a multisyllable word usually says E. Lots of becauses. There's always a because in reading most of the time. So when I'll say all those sounds again. Chew, I, t, E. Blending, we have maturity, maturity, maturity. Excellent. Okay, so these last 4 words are your extra practice. I'll come back next time and tell you what those were. Here are some vocabulary words for you. They're not easy, but you can do it. Let me know in the comments if you have questions and I can help, or join my adult reading class if you need extra help. And then here are some word card pages for you to practice your fluency. Here's your sentences to practice the words in context. And here's a story for you. Quentin is as pleased as Punch, and I'm as pleased as Punch with your progress. If you stayed with me this long, you must be getting great. We have maybe 44 lessons left to do, so imagine how great you're going to be when we get to lesson 100. You've come so far and you've already come so far, and there's still a long way to go. So imagine how your reading skills are going to progress in that time. I'm excited for you. You're doing great. I'll see you in the next video.